What's up, everybody? Fred here with UTR Motorsports. Today's vlog is going to be a little bit different. As most of you guys are aware here, we've been locked into a little bit of a championship battle here at Latrobe Speedway for the points title. This past Saturday, we were, I believe, 3 points out of the lead. Needed a good night here, and I think we had posted it before here, but Hunter's sister, my girlfriend Hunter, her sister actually had her wedding this past Saturday. So we had to go to the wedding, and then I had to scoot out and head to the racetrack so we could race this last race of the year, last points race of the year. So this vlog today is gonna be a little bit as a summary, I guess, a post look back, and we'll get you the racing clips here. But we were a little short on help and short on time, so we really didn't get to do the normal recording we would have if we were at the racetrack for a normal race. But didn't want to leave you guys hanging here on the storyline, so without further ado here, I guess we'll get after it. First of all, I want to thank my brother, Anthony Monapart. He drives a 66 car in the Pure Stocks. If you guys come out to the track and watch, he was able to go. I actually had asked him to go out and run hot laps for us, and I don't think we got any video of him actually in the car or on the track, but here's a couple here's a video of him getting strapped in, and I know he said that that was kind of a cool experience to be able to get in one of these cars. I know we've raced against him a couple times when he drives the 66 car for Super Joe, but this is a nice little clip of him getting in and getting suited up for to run our car.
Now the checker flag is being displayed.
All right, there it is. Thanks, Anth. So after that, my plan was to leave the wedding after they did all the ceremonies and all that stuff, and once we got dinner, and he get to the racetrack, strap in the car, and yeah, go run the heat race. So here's we did again. I didn't have anybody recording the heat race, but here's a little clip you can see. Actually, somebody from the stands took of us, and you can see that my truck there is black, and I wheeled right into the pits, pulled the truck in. I had about 3 minutes to spare, hopped out, got my suit on, and actually I went out and ran the heat race without shoes on, which is something I'm not proud of, but definitely made it a little bit difficult to be that rushed and try to hop in a race car and go. Again, like I said, this is not our video. This is another competitor that we that run against they recorded, and we just get to see a portion of it here.
Out on the track, starting on the pole. In car number 4, that's Brett Luterich, is outside the 79, Tommy Dabowski. Starting third, part of the Hoods Up team, that is Todd Weldon, who is outside the 87, Jacob Ware. 18, Marty Too Tall Spade. Green flag is out. Top 4 breakaway down the track. Look at Weldon go to the inside of the Ford Butera.
Have it, obviously. We got to start on the pole, as you saw there, and unfortunately I figured out on the second lap where you can see that we went over, that I was fighting the brakes. I thought originally at this time that when I hit the brakes that my foot slipped off because I didn't have shoes on, and I didn't get the car turned into the corner. So we went didn't get a great start, then went down in the corner and fell over the hill in turn 3 and 4, jumped back up on. But at that point, we were so far behind the field, just ended up finishing last there in the heat race. So that definitely put us behind the 8 ball. The points leader is the blue 79. He ran second there, so he picked up 2 more points. So going into the feature, we needed, I believe, a 5-point swing, which is about 3 spots. And with only 5 cars being there, it was definitely going to be a tall task. So we just figured it out, tried to put the best setup on it we could, and knew he had to start 4th. Tommy had to start 5th. The points leader had to start 5th because he had won the previous week, so he got the handicap there. So we got him by 1 spot. We knew we were going to have to basically win the race then. So here is our feature from Saturday night. Like I said, I'll start 4th, and we were pretty much going to need a win.
hands are way too shaky for us right now.
Resource zone on the track. Dembowski, speed up.
there you have it there. I think it's pretty obvious to see our car was very, very tight throughout most of that feature. Basically, you can tell that the front brakes are the only things working on the car getting into the corner. So we figured out after the feature, or I figured out partway through the feature, that I had no rear brakes, and with the track with as much grip in the track as there was, I really needed brakes to get into the corner, and we didn't have them. So that made the night awful difficult. I tried to get creative and drag the brakes around the track in some spots, try to get some heat built up in them, try to get something to work for me. And with about 5 laps to go there, I don't know if we built enough heat or what we did, but we the rear brakes started working, and all of a sudden I could run the top like I needed to and use the brakes to get the car into the corner. So it made the last couple laps there interesting, but unfortunately second again to the points champion. Congrats to that team. They had a very good year. A little disappointed, but we really weren't that set out on a points championship. It was just something that came about, and it would have been a cool thing to pull off, but there's always other years, I guess. It just wasn't meant to be for us and this team this year. So we ended up going fourth to second. So I mean, it's a pretty good night, I guess, to salvage with all the chaos. I'm thankful that Hunter's family wanted me to come out and run this race, you know, with all the other chaos they had going on that night. So I'm glad that we could be both places, and that's going to end our 2022 regular points racing season. We still have 2 more events though this year, so we're not done yet. We are going to race once more on October 8th at Latrobe Speedway. It'll be Fall Fest. I think this will be the 2nd annual Fall Fest at Latrobe Speedway. They'll have a $1,200 to win Pro Stock race for our Penn-Ohio Pro Stocks. We will be there, hoping to defend our home turf against some of the bigger touring racing guys that travel around with the Penn-Ohio series. So looking forward to that. And then also October, I believe it's 14th and 15th, we will be going to Lernerville Speedway in Sarver, PA, for the Steel City Stampede. Again, that will be a Penn-Ohio Tour Series race, and they are adding a ton of money to that event. So making that a cool little event, and really looking forward to going there and getting back to Lernerville. We haven't got there as much as we wanted to this year, and I'm really looking forward to getting back. So time for some big money races. We're gonna try to find some speed in this thing. We've been missing some speed the last few weeks, and we got some ideas. I think that whenever we put this thing back together after we bent it and Chris put the clip on it, that we never really got it right back to where it was supposed to be. So you can see it now. It's sitting on the scales, and we're working on trying to figure out where we can get some speed, trying to get back to a little bit more of a baseline that we had adapted before we bent it and all that stuff. So we're going to try to get back to basics a little bit and try to figure out maybe if we can get a little bit more speed out of this thing, just in time for the big money races. So that's going to be a wrap for us. If you haven't got a shirt, haven't got a hat, haven't got any of our merch yet, please reach out to our page, Utier Motorsports, myself or Hunter, and we will get you hooked up with some merch. We got t-shirts. I believe there is in gray and black. I believe there's some hoodies left over. They're slim pickings on sizes, and our Utier Motorsports hats. I don't have one on right now, but we do have some Utier Motorsports hats too. So shoot us a message and we'll get them to you here end of the year. So definitely would like to get some of these out, so maybe we can get some new stuff here next year. But thank you to everyone who's followed along, liked our page, subscribed to our page, liked our videos. It's been a heck of a season out at Latrobe Speedway. Disappointed that we couldn't pull off the W for the championship, but I don't think it has us down and out at all. We know what we're capable of, and looking forward to some more challenges here in the near future. So thank you all. Thanks for watching. Be sure, if you haven't already, like I said, like the page, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. Drop us a comment below and let us know about our season. So thanks for tuning in. We got plenty of work here to find some speed for the important ones. See you guys next week.